Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Sarah Sutton. I'm an indie author of 2 books. One is a fake relationship romance titled Out of My League, and the other one is a friends lovers romance titled What Are Friends For. Links for those books is in the description box below, as well as the link to some signed copies, if that suits your fancy. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is super fun. I was tagged by Autumn Ashley to share my author goals, and I racked my brain last night and I figured out I have 10 of them. So I'm really excited. So I think according to Autumn's video, the tag kind of originated from Alexa Dunn and people have just been going from there. I feel like I'm really bright right now, but the sun is just so... I'm too dark now. Blame the sun. I hope these people haven't done this tag yet. By the time this video goes up, they might have. So I'm going to be tagging Emerson Wright and Jenna from Jen's Bookshelf. So if you guys want to share your author goals, definitely do. And if I didn't tag you and you still want to share your author goals, please just make the video anyway because I'd love to see them. I look so flippant. It's like I've got a spotlight on my face. I've got different... Is that better? Okay, you know what? We're just gonna go with this and hope for the best. Before we hop into this video, if you want to give it a like and leave a comment down below. What is your #1 author goal that you want to achieve in your life? Mine aren't really in order. I just wrote them down randomly. Some of them are kind of out there. Some of them are kind of wild. And you have heard some of these before, obviously. I feel like a lot of writers kind of want the same thing and they have kind of the same goals. But it's still so fun to share and see if there's any new goals and to still celebrate. And to get this video out in the world, so it's kind of like, you know, putting your goals out into the world. So if you want to achieve them, you can come back and look at this video. So it's kind of fun. The first one that I put down is go on a writer's retreat. And so I am booked to go on the Wander Writers Retreat in Orlando, Florida in November. But with everything that's going on right now, I'm not sure if it's happening. And even if it does happen, I'm not sure about the risks in going, if that makes any sense. So that might not be happening this year. Depends on where the world's at as it gets closer. However, if the world heals in the time that it takes to go, we're going in November, then that one could be kind of checked off my list. I've always wanted to go on a writer retreat with other writers and just write together. I think that is so fun. I would get really nervous because I'm really nervous around like a lot of people who I don't know. But I feel like if you're like going with a bunch of online friends that you've made connections with, I think it could be super fun. If any of y'all want to do a writer's retreat, let's plan one for after the world recovers. The second one I put down is publish 5 books. I feel like this is just a fun number and I kind of want to have a nice little backlist of books, you know. But this one I think is going to be achievable by next year because I plan to publish If the Broom Fits this year, this October. That puts me at 3 published books. Oops, 3. All I have to do is publish 2 more after that and I will have hit that publishing goal. But starting out, I always wanted to publish 5 books. I feel like that was just a good number. Like not 10, not 30, 5. 5's good. The third one I put down, and you know, It's kind of funny that I put it down because the idea literally makes me freak out. But I want to host a book signing. I'm not sure why. Like, I'm the most introverted person. Back in, was it April? No, I want to say like February. My mom pitched the idea to me to host a book signing at my library in June for my Out of My League debut. And I definitely didn't want to. Don't know how I pronounced that word there. I definitely didn't want to. It was a big no from me because I'm just so freaked out about that kind of thing. And like my biggest fear is like, what if nobody comes? You know, how embarrassing that would be. I want to get to a point in my life, in my writing life, where I can plan a book signing and people will like come. Like I want to get to the point like Cassandra Clare, she has a book signing and people are coming to have their book signed, you know. And she knows people are coming. I kind of feel like that would be fun to be at that point in your life where you have a lot of readers who want to come and see you and meet you and connect with you and kind of be friends in a way. Is that kind of strange? I think I'd love that. I'd love to meet people who love my books and just kind of gush over it with them, you know? The fourth one that I put down was hit the USA Today list. Now that one is a far out there dream for sure, because I think the numbers you have to sell in a week are like 10,000-ish. It's in the 1,000 range. I know that. And that's just so wild to me. My fifth goal, I think it would be really fun to be a hybrid author, which is traditionally publish a book and still self-publish a book. I started out my writing journey by wanting to traditionally publish, as you may know if you've seen my other videos. But it just didn't happen at that time, so I self-published instead. And I'm really, really glad that I self-published. It was a dream come true. It showed me that I can do this myself, and, you know, it was a confidence boost. However, I think it would be kind of fun to see the alternate side in the traditionally publishing world. I'm not sure how it would go about, because at the moment I don't really feel like querying, and because all the rejections kind of like drain my negativity. So maybe down the line I'll query again a few years down the line when I build up my self-publishing backlist a bit more. But I just think it'd be fun to try out the other side for a little bit. Okay, another dream coming at you here. And this is one that I feel like everybody can relate with, right? But it's to have one of my books be a movie. I don't think my books would be a good TV show, but it'd be a good movie. One of my friends on here mentioned that it needed to be a Netflix movie. And can I just say that Sophia and Walsh and then Remy and Elijah would be fantastic in a Netflix movie. I mean, it'd be, you got the kissing booth, you got To All the Boys I Loved Before. I mean, it would just fit right in. What are friends for? Out of my league. I mean, come on. It would fit right in, you know? Yeah, definitely a dream. I honestly, like right now, I don't think that's gonna happen, but I really hope that this is one of those instances where I'm gonna come back and look back on this video and be like, Sarah, it happened, you know? And another one that I put down, this is 6, this is 7. I don't remember. I used bullet points, not numbers. Biggest mistake. Whatever number this is, it is to write full-time. Right now, I have a part-time job and I do freelance editing and I write, which I like the freelance editing. Don't get me wrong, I really do. I think it would be really nice to have a full-time career based off of writing. When I was growing up, I was always told that it is not a possibility. You cannot be a full-time writer. You're not making nearly enough money. You gotta have insurance. You have to have insurance through a full-time job. That is a really big thing that I want to do. I really want to be a full-time author. You know, I kind of want to show some people up and be like, see, I did it. But I also want to just do something I love full-time. I know some people say that full-time is not the dream for them because if you work on something full-time, you can get sick of it, and that could be it too. So I might keep the editing job to kind of like balance it and everything. But man, I would like to be a full-time author. This is a dream that I have always had. Always, like always. I have always been in love with New York City. I went once the summer after my senior year and it was amazing. We went for 3 days and it was beautiful. It was stunning. We took a lot of pictures. I just loved it. I love the food. I love the atmosphere. It is just such, oh, so great. So I want to spend 1 month of my life writing in New York City. Now, I'm not sure how I would do that. If I'd like rent an Airbnb or rent an apartment for a month, because I know in New York you can have like short-term leases. I don't know how short-term, but renting in New York is so expensive. But that is just something I really, really, really want to do. Write in New York City. Spend a month in New York City and be a writer there. I don't want to live there because I don't think I'd like to be there full time. Could you imagine waking up in the morning and like just knowing you're in New York City and being a writer, and oh my gosh, I would love it. That's a major dream because that's gonna be major money. And I am really chicken about traveling by myself. I've never done it, and especially to a place like New York City, I don't think I would ever do it by myself. I don't think I have enough confidence for that. So I would need someone to go with me, a spouse, you know, probably, but it depends on where I'm at in life too. And that might not ever happen, but it's a dream of mine. Okay, this one's kind of fun. I picked a number that would resonate with me, that would make me go, holy crap. Even though I go holy crap anyway whenever I sell books. But I want to sell 10,000 copies of my books. Could you imagine? Like, that's 10,000. Most of them would probably be ebook copies, which is totally fine. But could you imagine, like, 10,000 phones? You know, 10,000 tablets, 10,000 iPads. 10,000 people read my book, and there's 10,000 copies out there in the world, and holy cow, I would die, and I would welcome death. It would just be insane to me. It'd be absolutely insane, and I would love that. I think that would be a major, awesome milestone in my career, and maybe one day I'll hit that big number. Here is one that I really, 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 really want. This is my last one. I didn't put it in any order, but this is my last one. I want to be in a book box. I so badly want to be in a book box. To know that somebody's purchasing a book subscription, you know, and that my book is going out to them signed with, like, you know, my goodies. But I want it. I would love it if somebody reached out to me and asked me to be in their book box. I think I would die. And I know I said that last time about the 10,000 copies, but like 10,000 copies for me is like a long way off. If it happens, a book box, I feel like it could be a possibility. I think it could be. Like, but I've looked at book boxes, like, to see if I could, like, you know, submit my book to be a part of it. And a lot of them say that they don't do so, self-published authors. A lot of them don't take submissions. They choose their own books, which I understand, but I would so love to be in a book box. So if y'all know any book box owners, send them my way. I'd love to have a chat. That's just one thing I would love. There you have it. There are my 10 author-writer goals. I'm sure there's more, but for some reason I had a lot of hard times thinking about these ones. I hope this was a fun video to watch. So I'm tagging Emerson Wright and Jenna from Jen's Bookshelf to do this tag because I would love to hear your guys' author goals. But yes, and if you have not done this tag yet and you're part of Authortube, BookTube, if you just want to make a video talking about your writer goals, do it, and then DM me on Instagram so I can come over and watch it, because I love hearing your guys' goals. I love, like, seeing how much we are, like, agree on something, and I think it's really, really special to know somebody's goals and to watch them achieve them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's something so empowering about that. Like, I remember when you said you wanted to hit this goal, and now you hit this goal. You're a rock star. So yeah, if you've done this video before, or if you're gonna make this video, whenever you post it, DM me because I want to watch it. And thank you for watching today's video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. We do videos every Monday and Friday, and then we do 2 live streams a week for writing sprints on Sunday and on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, comment down below what your author goal is, your #1 top goal, or if you want to share all of your goals, go right ahead. I would love to read them, so leave your goals down below. Anyway, that's it for today. I will see you guys next time with another video or at one of our live streams. Yeah, love you guys. Bye.